Hello student, welcome to the session 3 of unit 3rd topic of consumer behavior and marketing communication subject. The topic for the session is integrated marketing communication concept and the process. So, let us start the discussion with the definition given by Clow and Back in 2007. IMC, which is a term abbreviated terms of integrated marketing communication. IMC is what? It is the coordination and integration of all the marketing communication, right? Fine. Over here what we need to understand is that here we will be talking about coordination, here we will be talking about integration of all the marketing communication tools. As the name also suggests, that means we are going to talk about marketing communications, we are going to discuss the combination of marketing communication. So, as per the definition also, it is the coordination, that means we are trying to coordinate all the marketing communication tools all together and we are trying to integrate them. Now, why we are trying to integrate them? So that we can maximize the impact on consumers, right? As per the definition, which is IMC is the coordination and integration of all the marketing communication tools, avenues and sources within a company into a seamless program. So, over here the seamless program. Now, these are the things which we will be discussing immediately after reading this definition, that maximize the impact on consumer and other end users at a minimal cost. Now, as per this the definition part, we are coordinating, we are integrating all the marketing communication tools. We are trying to do it in a seamless manner, that means should be done with the minimum hurdles, should be done in a clear effective manner, so that customer can have maximum impact. Like whatever the marketing communications we are doing, our customer should get maximum benefit in the terms of impact and other end users. Again, one of the objective of the company is minimal cost, that means reducing the cost, increasing the impact by coordination and integrating all the communication tools. In simple words, if we say what is it, IMC is using multiple communication tools in conjunction with one another, so that they can produce greater results, that is synergistic effect, than tools used individually. Now, this is a comparison that what is the result when they are used individually and in uncoordinated fashion, and what is the result when we are combining these tools. And this is something which creates difference, and this is something which increases the value of IMC. Further, it is a communication mix adopted by a company to derive synergies. Why we are using it? We are using it to derive synergy from various type of marketing communications available. That means all the communication tools, all the communication methodologies which we are having, we are trying to combine them together, so that we can have maximum output and minimum cost. Now, how the cost will be reduced, this we will discuss further. Let us talk about the basic elements of IMC, the promotional mix, which is also known as marketing communication mix. Now, these are the 6 broad elements, these are the traditional elements. There are certain modern elements also which have been added to this kitty of IMC. So, to start with the one, advertising, which is a kind of non-personal communication done to the mass media, to the mass people. Then there is direct marketing, when we are trying to approach the consumer personally, we are trying to do the marketing activities on one-to-one basis, we are trying to connect with the customer in a better and effective way. Internet marketing, that is the marketing done through internet, through digital media. Sales promotion, where we are using various discounts, offer and promotional technique to generate immediate sales and to give benefit to our loyal customers. Public relation and publicity, again we are trying to develop a relationship, we are trying to develop brand image, we are trying to develop a connect with the people, with the public through various activities, that may be any of the social responsibility act of the company, or it may be creating some kind of hype by associating yourself with some kind of secondary association with celebrities or any renowned personalities or any renowned agendas. So, that is the publicity. And last, that is the personal selling, where we are trying to interact with the customer on one-to-one basis to let the sales happen, to somehow benefit the customer with the better detail, with the better understanding, convincing them, persuading them by presenting ourselves at the right moment. So, that is again the last one, personal selling. So, all these 6 elements, when we club them together and we coordinate amongst them, we are just trying to utilize the sources in an effective manner with minimum cost, and our customer should get a better output, a better benefit, and that is one the key objective of IMC is. Moving ahead, now what is the relationship between promotion, promotional mix and IMC? There is a deep relationship. Promotion, that is any kind of communication done to the public, so that people should get aware about the product, people should get informed about the product, they should get persuaded, they should get reminded. So, company actually performs promotional activity, so that they can get connected to the people in the terms of informing them, in the terms of generating awareness, convincing them, persuading them, and again reinforcing them, reminding them. For all these, they do promotion, again a form of communication. Promotion is basically a process. It is a process to do information, to convincing part, to again reminding part, overall to build the brand of the company, to generate sales of the company. So, that particular communication part that we do through promotion, it is a process of doing the same. Promotional mix, it includes all the tools. It is majorly about the tools. We want to promote the product, the company, the thought, the idea, the service. We want to promote that. We have a process to do that. But now, when we are talking about promotional mix, we have tools to do that. Tools, as we have discussed, advertising, personal selling, sales promotion, digital marketing, etc., etc. So, this promotion tool is promotional mix. So, we can complete this process when we go through these tools. Now, what is IMC? IMC is the management of all this. IMC is ensuring that we get maximum benefit of promotion and the tools available. It is about managing them. It is about yielding maximum benefit from the process. Fine. It is about yielding maximum benefits from the process of promotion. Again, how we will reap the maximum benefit? When we will have minimum cost. So, the promotional process becomes more effective when we go with the strategy or with the planning part of IMC. The overall act become more efficient, more effective, or more managed, we can say, more managed when we go for integrated marketing communication, rather than using the tools individually, rather than going for advertisement separately, going for personal selling separately. Let's club them together, and once we will club them together, what will happen? We will have a better output. We will go with one approach, we will go with one question, we will go with one answer, we will go with one message, which will again help in informing customer in a better way, and also it will help in avoiding the confusions, right. Again, let us move to the next slide. Now, how IMC evolved? We were having promotional techniques, we were having promotional methodologies, tools, we were doing it before IMC evolved. IMC evolved in approx 1960s. So, before that, pre-IMC era, traditionally what the organizations were doing? Organizations handled advertising, sales promotion, point of purchase displays, which is also termed as POPs, POP display, and other promotional tools, virtually separate practices. Why? Because of unit specialization plus outside specialized supplier. So, there were suppliers, there were specialists of each and every promotional tools, and the companies used to have the approach that they used to go for advertising separately, they used to go for sales promotion, personal selling, all separately, not the combined form, because they wanted to have specialization, and the units which were practicing in the market were working separately only. The units which were functional in the market were working on these agendas, like this is an advertising agency, they are specialized in it, this is a personal selling phenomena, they provide training for it, then sales promotional techniques, everything was divided separately, and companies were adopting it, they were functioning on it, and they were successfully running on it also. But yes, there were some drawbacks into it, like duplication of work. The same process have to be done for advertising, the same kind of brainstorming was done for direct marketing, same kind of mental process was there for digital marketing or the internet marketing. So, the duplication was there, that was again increasing the cost, and the message was somehow getting distorted, disturbed, or some kind of confusion was created. So, the change was spectated. The spectators were there and they were sensing that yes, a kind of change is required, but people were resistant also. Just like they are resistant for any kind of change, they were resistant for this particular change also. But then as the need was felt, organization moved towards IMC. Many advertising agencies have merged with other suppliers and broadened their scope and embraced IMC. So, it started with providing better facilities to the customers, to the organization. It started with providing a complete package. It started with having a competitive advantage, and then it became a practice which is more effective. From different agencies, the name was given to is brand organization. So, the brand organizations integrated, that means the organizations which took the responsibility of creating brand, which took the responsibility of providing all the functions to the company for this promotional aspect, which took care of advertising, personal selling along with sales promotion, and again wisely used the budget part also. So, brand managers, what they did, they closely linked their efforts with suppliers and commit to integration of various communication tools. So, brand managers also linked themselves with this particular kind of organization, just to ensure that they can have better branding, just to ensure that they can build better image, better brand equity. Again the same point, with the minimum cost and maximum effectiveness in terms of communication to the people. Right. So, likewise IMC got evolved. Now, what it generated? This integration, integrated marketing communication. What this integration resulted in? It resulted in synergy. What is synergy? If I talk about the terminology in a simple word, it is 1 plus 1 equal to 11. It is something when you produce more than expected results or more than double result just because of combining and balancing together. When the strength and weakness club together, when you yield more than the expected because of the teamwork, that particular phenomena is termed as synergy. And synergy is generated because we went for integration between all the marketing communication tools. And how it happens? Promotional messages are integrated. All the promotional messages what we were having for advertising, for sales promotion, for personal selling, for digital marketing, for direct marketing, all those messages were integrated, they were combined. Same message was given through advertisement, same things were spoken by the people who were doing sales promotion, same offers, personal selling, same digital marketing and the direct marketing. So, these messages were integrated. Now, when they were clubbed together, they generated reinforcement. People got to listen same thing from all the areas. When they switched on to TV, they heard the same lines, same wording, same offers. When they switched to radio, again same kind of message was heard. When they switched their phones, when they saw the marketing efforts on internet, again same kind of messages were floated in front of them. So, when the same message was coming from different aspects, obviously with the different creativity as required by these different platforms, like digital marketing requires on creativity, sales promotion requires on creativity. So, all with all those creativity, but the common objective and the common sense of the message was same, right. So, what it resulted in? It resulted in reinforcement, because the same thing was listened by customer again and again, and they connected it, and it got a kind of convincing impact. So, that reinforcement generated, and it created a kind of synergy and given the better results than what the marketers were having when they were using these tools individually. So, moving ahead, there are key features of IMC which are very important, and this actually guides us that how we proceed with the IMC. So, when we start with the IMC, we always start with customer or prospect. We always look out that for whom we are preparing the message, whatever creativity, whatever the communication we are planning to have. So, that is for customer or the prospect. So, we first try to understand that who is the customer, who is the prospect, what kind of characteristics they are having, they belong to which particular segment, how they can be targeted, what are the right measures to position the product amongst them. So, with the STP approach, segmenting, targeting, positioning approach, where we select that who is the set of customer for our product, then how we can target that customer, and we can understand them better through targeting process. And positioning is placing the product in the mind of consumers. Right. So, we start with the customer or prospect. Second, we use any form of relevant contact or touch point. Then we check out that how we can contact or approach the customer. Third, we speak with a single voice. That is very important, that we are sure that what we are saying is somehow coordinated and integrated with all the platforms. It is not like that on one platform we are conveying a different message, on second platform we are conveying a different message. So, we have to ensure this, that we are going with the single voice, we are going with one message. Again, I am repeating the same point, the single voice does not mean that the creativity has to be ignored. The creativity demanded by different platforms have to be taken care. When we talk about single voice, that means one objective, one intention, one message. That means if I am running a specific campaign that is related to 50% off on any product, a kind of sales promotion activity, I have to ensure that through advertisement I am communicating the same. My sales promotion activity is actually implementing it the similar manner. Further, the digital marketing is also speaking the same. When my people, the company's employees are meeting customer, they are communicating the same message. So, when we are talking about single voice, that means the message is same, the modulations could be there as per the platform's requirement. So, then through that we build relationships, we connect with the people, we think about the loyalty programs, we think about the various benefits which we can provide to the customer, and we focus on build relationship. Now, this is something which have to be taken care. IMC does not focus only on the promotional part, it does not focus only about the communication. When we talk about communication, we talk about effective communication, that means it is a two-way process. So, IMC also focusing on that two-way process, that is sender to the receiver and then receiver to the sender. They also focusing on a long-term relationship, they also focusing on how to have that tie-up for a longer duration, right. So, then they design certain platforms, certain programs or the campaigns to build that relationship, and overall it affects the behavior. Why it affects the behavior? Because companies putting up all the efforts as they are starting with the understanding of customer. They are trying to contact customer as per their convenience, as per their convenient platform. They are coming with the same message which will not confuse the customer, and then relationship is built. So, when these efforts are put together and in a better effective manner with a planned approach, with a strategic approach, it helps in affecting overall behavior, right. Now, let us talk about the objectives of IMC. So, the objectives of IMC broadly, the points we have already talked about. They strategically integrate communication functions. So, whatever communication functions we are having, it is a strategic approach to combine them, to balance out them. To avoid duplication of messages and information, that means to ensure that we are communicating in the similar patterns. ऐसा नहीं हो that on one platform again we are communicating same thing, then the repetition is there, repetition of efforts also, repetition of planning also, repetition of the complete function also, right. So, duplication should be avoided. We are communicating the same information, we are using the same voice, but with different creativity, right. Then to generate synergy, as we have discussed, it helps in generating synergy among different promotional tools. It helps in communicating effectively, right, to ensure more efficient and effective marketing. That is again one of the objective, major objective, that ultimately whatever the core objective of marketing is, right. Marketing objectives are defined by the organization, in tune with the organization objective. So, that objective should be fulfilled in more efficient and effective manner, and that is something which is possible with IMC in regard to this integration tool. To evolve as a better brand, truly said, IMC helps in generating brand equity, helps in generating brand image. To cope with rapidly changing environment, when we talk about changing environment, we talk about consumers, we talk about technology, we talk about media. All three of them are changing quite quickly. Customer is getting savvy. They are not the ignorant or the innocent one, they are the updated one. They know each and everything about the product and the competitive brands also, right. So, you cannot just give half information to them, you cannot just give a statement without supporting facts and figures. You cannot justify yourself in front of them if you are not prepared for it, right. So, the consumer more smarter, the better in knowledge and the updation, along with the technology. Like earlier we used to have only televisions, we used to have only radios, then we had newspapers, but now there are a number of sources for the promotions. Like the digital media has given us ample options to explore ourselves in terms of this technology aspect. And then finally the media. So, when we talk about media, that means all the media is available to us, that is television, radio, internet, then direct approaching the customer, point of purchase approach of the customer, all those media should be clubbed together, right. So, the objectives clearly defined, clearly discussed, that it is a strategic approach of integrating the communication function. It helps in avoiding the duplication, it generates synergy, it communicates effectively, it ensures that marketing objectives should be fulfilled in more effective and efficient manner, it helps in evolving as a better brand, and then cope with rapidly changing environment in the terms of consumer, technology and media. Moving ahead to the process, that how it actually works, how the process works. step 1, that is review of marketing plan. So, what step 1, first what we do, we take note of our marketing plan. We take note that what is the organization objective, on the basis of that what is the marketing objective and what is the plan to fulfill that. We take note of each and every objective in respect to the marketing planning, and from that complete plan we focus on promotional program. Okay. Now, how we focus? We first of all analyze that what is the current situation of our promotional programs. Then we analyze that what all communication process can be done in regard to the promotion, whatever we are heading towards. And then the process done in the past, the process which we are planning for the present, and the process which is most suitable. We take note of all those factors. We take then next fourth step, we focus on the budget, what have been allocated to us from the marketing department, the approved budget. Now, along with that budget, we try to divide that budget on the different heads, so that within the budget we can get maximum output, we can give better message to the people, again effectiveness or efficiency can be increased. So, we develop IMC program, integrated marketing communication program, in which we decide upon the budget and the activities done under advertising, under sales promotion, publicity, personal selling, direct marketing, interactive or internet marketing. So, overall for all these elements we develop objective and strategy for each. Like simply if I talk about advertising, that I need to decide that how much will be the frequency, right. If I talk about sales promotion, how many offers I can give, how much discount I can offer, whether I am going for sales promotion thing for clearing the stock, or I am going for sales promotion thing to maintain or to benefit the people who are loyal to my company. So, that is a kind of loyalty program. So, I need to check out the objective and accordingly devise the strategy. On the basis of objective and strategy, I will develop the message, the media and overall tactics. On the basis of that, the implementation will take place. That means, whatever we have planned till now, we will implement that particular thing, all those strategies, and finally we will monitor, we will evaluate and we will control IMC program. We will check out that whatever we have thought, whether we are able to do that or not, and similarly we will take complete control of the whole process, right. So, the process goes likewise. We have marketing plan, we have analysis of our past activities, promotional programs, we take care of communication process, we go for budget, we accordingly plan and strategize our IMC tools, we convey the message to the people, and we integrate and implement communication strategies, and finally we go for monitoring of the thing. Now, quickly a very small case of the Starbucks, like how Starbucks approached people. They integrated all the approaches available in the market. They went for blogging, mystarbucksidea.com, where people shared their opinion, they tried to understand the opinion. They went for Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, that includes one-to-one interaction with the people. They provided mobile app and free Wi-Fi's. So, what it actually helped in, as soon as they logged in with their user ID password, it get into the website of Starbucks how many people are in the Starbucks right now cherishing coffee, right. So, that provided them the global figures across the planet. Then personalization, you can get into your name on your photo as per your desire in the Starbucks coffee. Then you have sales promotion. If you are a loyal customer, you may get certain benefits and certain freebies also. And personal selling, that is when the people working over there, the employees of the company approach you, they quote the things in such an influential manner that you get to order more what you were expected to do. So, all these tools clubbed together generated integration, more effectiveness, more efficiency, and helped company in becoming one of the fastest growing company of the world. So, with this I would like to end the session. Thank you so much. I really hope that you understood the concept of IMC, the process as a whole, and what it intend for. Thank you so much.